In the next 30 minutes, you will see challenges constructed by certified experts. Do not try these at home. Unless, of course, you have a team of 30 or so highly trained engineers and construction technicians at your disposal. In that case, good luck.
Coming up, it's the Battle of the X-Sports athletes.
All you girls and boys are going down.
Bring it on.
Ready to take on my version of rails and vert ramps.
Oh!
Getting to the semifinals won't be easy with the surprises I have in store.
Get ready for 6 thrill-seeking athletes. 3 extreme challenges, but in the end, only one winner. That's them now.
The X-Sports athletes are on their way, over.
This is the Adrenaline Project.
My name is Taylor. I'm 15 years old, and I'm a wakeboarder. I've been wakeboarding since I was about 4 or 5. I think I'll go all the way to the end.
My name's Casper. I'm 16 years old, and I'm a skier. I love any sport that involves contact. Anything that's extreme, I'll do it. I'm very competitive, so I want to see if I can beat some of these other athletes.
My name's Amelia. I'm 16 years old, and my favorite sport is BMX racing. When the gate drops, it's everything. I love a good competition. I think I can take it all.
I'm Taylor. I'm 15 years old, and I'd have to say snowboarding's my favorite sport. Adrenaline's what it's all about. I love that feeling when you're about to hit a rail or when you're in the air after a jump. I have what it takes to beat all the other competitors.
My name's Harrison. I'm 14 years old, and I'm a professional snowboarder and amateur skateboarder. I think I'll win because I have 4 or 5 years of competitive background behind me. I'm just very determined, and I want to take home gold.
My name is Jesse. I'm 16 years old, and I'm into motocross and go-kart racing. I absolutely hate relying on other people. I just like to do stuff myself and only for me. I'm here to win this thing.
I got a problem. I got 6 athletes from various extreme sports standing here in front of me, but only one will be moving on to compete at the end of the season for a chance to be this year's Ultimate Adrenalite. That means I gotta send 5 of you home. Taylor, you can do 360s and backflips on a wakeboard. Can I expect to see any of these tricks in the challenges I put you through?
I don't have just backflips and 360s. I got a lot of tricks up my sleeve.
Anybody can stand on a little piece of wood, and it's easy.
We'll see.
We got a little showdown already. Casper, you think your experience in freestyle skiing will help you here?
I know it will. All you girls and boys are going down.
Amelia, you guys think a BMX race will win it all?
Not at all.
Bring it on.
Taylor, you have any tricks up your sleeve?
I got lots of tricks. Take these guys down.
Somebody that wears a pink shirt, I don't think they're gonna win a competition.
Well, before we get to your first challenge, let's do some training. Drop your bags, follow me. Go, huckle it up. Let's go, catch that person in front of you. Try to pass them.
I'm one of the youngest pro snowboarders. Teaches me to be independent and less timid and just jump into the event. I want to be on that board, and I want it bad.
Competing against boys isn't a problem for me because I do it all the time.
Competitors I think are going home today are Taylor, the girl, because she seems small, not very fast.
You're not quitting, are you?
I definitely think my competitors are underestimating me because they think that I'm small and that I don't have what it takes to win. But I'm so pumped and ready to win this thing.
Don't stop, come on.
I believe I am a pain in the butt. I'm kind of using that as a tactic. I'll just have to bug people until they're annoyed to death.
Line up.
I hope we go in those.
I hope you guys aren't afraid to get knocked down, because something tells me you're gonna in this extreme event. This one's called Battle Ball Sumo. You guys a little nervous? You'll be divided randomly into 3 groups of 2. One person from each team will be placed inside the battle ball and compete head-to-head against their opponents, trying to knock them out of the red circle. First team to be knocked outside the red circle 3 times will be headed home. Now, I know this looks a little easy, so I called up a 300-pound wrestler to help me out. Maybe shake things up a bit. Why don't you come on out and show yourself?
You're going down!
He's not that big.
He's not that big, Jesse?
Yeah. Oh, all right.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Well, I thought this was gonna be hard in the sand, but mud works too. Let's get you in those balls. Amelia and Taylor, Team Green.
I was teamed up with Amelia, and I'm really happy about that. Everyone thinks that we're the underdog.
Size doesn't really matter that much. We can take the guys.
Taylor and Harrison are a team. Jesse and Casper.
Big guy hits us and we're out. Especially because he's got a grudge on you now.
First round, it's Jesse in blue, Taylor P in red, and Amelia in green. On the whistle. You guys are playing like you're intimidated by something. The wrestler gives Taylor a big hit. Jesse in blue going after green. Green looks like it's almost up. Amelia, battle ball's a little different than a BMX bike, isn't it? Jesse's right on the edge. Jesse's out.
Yes.
You guys gonna team up on me like they did?
Yeah, we have to. We do.
Good work, man. You got. All right, I'll get for us.
All right, time for round two.
Let's go, Taylor!
Blue's been out already. Casper in blue, Harrison in red, Taylor in green. On the whistle.
Come on, let's go! Go! Push! 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 Push!
Looks like green's almost being pushed out. Oh, the wrestler gives Taylor a big hit. Harrison pushing on Taylor. The wrestler's getting in the way. Blue borderline on the red. Taylor teeter-tottering on the red line. And Taylor's out. Jesse in blue, Taylor in red, and Amelia in green. On the whistle. Taylor avoiding the wrestler. Gives Jesse a big hit. No one seems to be able to get around my wrestler. You obviously never played hockey. You might want to keep your head up. Don't go after something. Get green! Get green! Oh, that was close. Taylor P is out.
Man, Behemoth over there changes the whole game.
Casper! What? Go after her.
Casper in blue, Harrison in red, Taylor in green. On the whistle. Still all tied, one apiece. Red almost over the line. Oh, looks like green's being ganged up on.
Come on, get her out! Get her out! Go!
Push right out!
Harrison and Casper both working on Taylor now. Ooh, Taylor, you might want to keep your head up, girl. Taylor's out. If green gets knocked out one more time, they're going home.
Gotta get green out one more time.
It's all right, don't worry about it. I'm still in.
Just messing around with Boomer. Sorry.
And now his hat's all muddy.
On the whistle.
Green only go one more. Take him out.
Why are y'all avoiding him? He's a good guy. Everyone is going after green. Amelia's out. Green is going home.
That's it. That's it. That's it. That's the end of the road.
When I was laying in my ball and I knew I'm going home, it was so hard because I'm really not used to losing, but I really thought I could beat the guys. I wasn't disappointed in Taylor. She tried her hardest. It was a team event that we worked hard for, and unfortunately it didn't go our way.
I feel like I did really good staying in the circle for as long as I did, but I guess it wasn't enough to stay in the competition.
Amelia, Taylor, you did a great job, but unfortunately you went out that circle 3 times. That means you're headed home. Say your goodbyes.
If If I could do today over, I wouldn't change anything because I wanted to show small girls out there that they can do whatever they want to if they put their heart towards it.
Competing on the Adrenaline Project has given me a good life lesson, never to give up. It was great meeting new people, having the experience to do something you could never do at home.
The rest of you, take a look at these. If you can manage to avoid them tomorrow, you may be moving on to the third and final challenge. Head back to camp. Coming up, Jesse, I heard you were talking some trash about me.
I just don't understand that kid's mind.
Oh! Oh! Casper takes one in the back of the head!
Roommates are cool. And then Jesse, he always tries to make you mad. He does the wrong things at the wrong time, and he's just annoying. I want to see Jesse go home.
Breakfast, boys.
Yeah. When Amelia and Taylor got knocked out of the competition, I was happy because one of the biggest competitions was Amelia. It's just gonna make the competition more intense with 4 guys.
Does it look like I've done half of one bagel?
So Jesse, man, doing stuff purposely to annoy us?
Yeah.
Trying to act like he could fight Boomer?
No, he's like, perhaps.
There was an argument when we were lying in bed with Jesse and Harrison, and it was about if Boomer could take Jesse, and Jesse said no.
And then he was on my team, and he starts taunting the wrestler. You don't want a 300-pound wrestler coming after you when you're trying to win.
I just don't understand that kid's mind. Jesse's a really weird kid. Like, yesterday in the event, knocked up Boomer's hat, and especially on someone that can control if you go home or not.
It's fun to, mess around with the guys. Like, it's your competition, So, I'm not here to make friends with them,
All right, you guys, give me your tennis balls. Jesse, I heard you were talking some trash about me.
Just a little bit, Mr. Boomer.
Well, you want to have a little arm wrestle?
Sure.
Perfect. Maybe if you could stick around after this event, we'll have that.
All right.
I'm gonna need to use these for your next challenge. Something I like to call cannon fire. On my go, you will attempt to collect your colored flags in order from 1 to 6 and attach them on your clothesline while trying to avoid being struck by whizzing tennis balls. The first 2 competitors to collect all their flags and attach them in order on the clothesline will be moving on to tomorrow's third and final challenge. Let's get you suited up.
The most difficult part of this challenge for me is going to be running in the mud. I know I'm just gonna flip on my face.
Not what I expected at all.
Not even close.
Me and Harrison will be duking it out for the finals, I think. Although, I'd actually like to battle Taylor because he's the weakest person.
All right, gentlemen, ready to go. Taylor's in green, Casper's in blue, Harrison in yellow, and Jesse in red. On the whistle. Harrison, stay on your feet, buddy. Everybody's got their first flag. It's still tied up. Anybody's game. Gentlemen, make sure you get those numbers right or you'll be backtracking. Taylor, Casper, and Harrison got their second. Jesse trailing with 2. Casper grabs his third. Not far behind him is Harrison and Taylor.
Yeah, baby.
Jesse, you better pick up the pace. Oh, Casper takes one in the back of the head. Casper now has 4. Harrison's also got 4. Taylor has 4. Jesse trailing with 3. Good moving by Casper, walking like a ninja through this mud. Casper's in the lead. He's got 5. Taylor not far behind. Harrison's got another flag and is trying desperately to catch up. It's Harrison, Casper, and Taylor. Seconds away. Casper and Taylor finished. That's it.
Yeah! Good job, man. I'm feeling a little disappointed with myself. I think I could have done better. What can you do? I think I went to the fullest of my abilities and just wasn't good enough. So more luck to these guys tomorrow.
Jesse, Harrison, unfortunately you two weren't able to get your flag and put them on your clothesline before Taylor and Casper. That means you two are headed home. Say your goodbyes.
Good luck, boys. You killed it.
Should have won that one, but I didn't. My other competitors were pretty good. I mean, what can I say? I wish I could do that over again.
Congratulations, gentlemen! You two are moving on to your third and final challenge. Head back to camp. I left a hint out for you.
Let's go. It's kind of tricky too, huh? Having to find your flag when you're running and stuff. And...
Yeah, like just before we started, I kind of eyed down the flags and stuff.
Yeah, I tried to do that too.
Helped a little bit.
I'm just disappointed in myself. I felt I could have done better and kind of sad my picture's not gonna be on that wall. If I got a chance ever to do this again, I would do it with a snap of the fingers. Not gonna be enough for it.
No. Oh well. I didn't win the competition, but I'm sure forever and ever those guys will remember me for being the pain on the butt on that show called Adrenaline Project.
Good job, eh? Woo! Nice. Nice. Hey, what's it say? For your challenge tomorrow, Boomer. Interesting. Very, very.
Coming up!
Fall like that now, what are you gonna do in the challenge, man?
Oh, a collision already!
To be in the final two is sweet. I didn't expect to make it here, actually. I thought I was going to go out second round. Actually, I thought I was going to go out first round when I was challenged with Jesse, and he was taunting the wrestler. But I made it here, and hopefully I'll win.
So what do you think the challenge is gonna be?
I have no idea. It'd be so tiring if it's muddy and everything. I'm actually an okay biker, so I'm hoping that I can take Taylor down.
I try not to really think about the challenge itself because I feel like it'll psych myself out, and Casper doesn't seem like an overall athlete. I think I can take him in the long run. Woo! Fall like that now, what are you gonna do in the challenge, man?
Get up and still be ahead of you.
All right, gentlemen, you guys psyched for your third and final challenge?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You should be, because this is it. I call this one Land, Air, and Sea. On my go, you will compete head-to-head and drive your mountain bikes through the course, making sure you rip off your colored flag along the way. You'll go down the hill, around the barrels, through the gate, and last but not least, launching yourselves into the lake and try to capture that last flag. First person to capture their last flag will be this week's extreme sports athlete, and will be coming back at the end of the season for a chance to be this year's Ultimate Adrenalite. Let's get you suited up, boys.
When I first saw the final challenge, I was blown away at this. I had no idea that it would be this intense. I just want to get out there and do the challenge. I'm pumped.
I think me and Taylor are going to be pretty close. It's going to be a race to the finish, and the last jump is going to be awesome.
You boys ready?
Yeah.
Casper the freestyle skiers in red, Taylor the wakeboarder in blue. On the horn, gentlemen. Both competitors down the hill and off to their first flag. It's time. Oh, a collision already. Work it out, gentlemen. Whoa, Casper cutting off Taylor. You're a sneaky one cutting off Taylor like that. Casper's got his first flag. Taylor right behind him. Casper's got a second flag. Taylor grabbing his second flag now. Catching up to Casper. Casper's got a domineering lead. Taylor trailing behind. Come on, Taylor, pick up the pace. You're not out of this yet. Oh, Casper having trouble on that hill. Oh, Taylor catching up now. He's right behind him. Casper having trouble with the sports flag.
It's too high, man.
Taylor grabbing his fourth flag, desperately trying to catch up. Casper hitting the ramp. Oh, Taylor's right behind him. Casper blasting some air into the drink. He's climbing up faster. There he goes. Who's going to win? This season's Ultimate Adrenalite will celebrate here at the Walt Disney World Resort in Florida.
The adventure for four includes 6 adrenaline-packed days of thrills and spills in all 4 theme parks and 2 water parks. When it's time to celebrate a win, Walt Disney World is the place to be. Visit theadrenalineproject.com for a chance to win your own ultimate adrenalite adventure at the Walt Disney World Resort in Florida. Casper hitting the rim. Oh, Taylor's right behind him. Casper blasting some air into the drink. He's climbing up. There he goes. Not giving up. Who's going to win? He's inches away. Grabs and rips it off. Casper's the winner.
Feeling sweet. I just owned Taylor in that competition. Took off and I just kept going. Didn't look back.
Well, that was quite a race, don't you think?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Taylor, you did a great job. Unfortunately, it just wasn't enough. Casper, you just pedaled your way to victory in this last event.
Yeah.
That makes you this week's winner. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now head back to camp.
It was a good experience.
Yeah, like a wicked experience.
From day one, I tried to lay low, and guess they thought that I would be out quick, and definitely pulled through, and I guess changed a lot of their minds about how they were thinking.
Good luck in the competition.
I'm definitely disappointed that I lost, like who wouldn't be, but you still learn when you lose.
Congratulations, Casper. You'll be representing the extreme sports athletes by moving on to the semifinals and having a chance to be this year's Ultimate Adrenalite. Go ahead and put your picture on my winner's board.
The overall experience on the Adrenaline Project was awesome. I've never done anything like this before, so it was really fun. I'm gonna just keep winning, gonna come back, and I'm gonna be the Ultimate Adrenalite.
Want to keep track of who Casper will be facing off against in the semifinals? Log on to theadrenalineproject.com. Next week on The Adrenaline Project. Don't worry, you're not seeing double. It's a family affair with 3 sets of twins. But just because they know each other doesn't make it any easier.
We'll see.
This week's winner of The Adrenaline Project will receive a Quicksilver backpack and a mountain bike, courtesy of Mongoose and Schwinn.